Hey guys, it's Jamie Slays. Now if you watched the channel before, I've had the Positive Grid Spark 40 for a while now. Thanks again to Positive Grid for sending it over to me and also sponsoring this video. So because I use mine all the time and I make my own presets and it's really simple to do, I've decided I'm going to do a video showing you guys how to do that in the form of making some of the most iconic metal tones ever. As you can see on the screen, I've got the app screen recording. So the app connects to the Spark via Bluetooth, and then the Spark connects to the computer with USB. So Metallica are famous for using Marshalls and Mesa Boogies. You know, later on they used other things, but those are the things that they're kind of most famous for. So tread plate is a Mesa Boogie. Not sure if it's a triple or a single or a dual rectifier, but let's just go with that one. So I'm going to turn the gain all the way up, bass all the way up, turn the middles potentially to 1 or 2, and treble all the way up as well. Metallica kind of famously played with hardly any mids, loads of bass, loads of treble. So, sounds alright, but generally I would use a drive pedal in front of that as well. Maybe a tube screamer. Let's just see if a tube screamer works on this. And also with a tube screamer, you generally don't have a lot of drive, loads of level and a bit of tone. Sounds pretty good. Let's just play around with the preset a tiny little bit just to see if there's any way we can change that. I might dial the gain back a little bit because we've got the tube screamer on as well. Let's have a look. But the great thing is about this, if you then double tap the amp and then just switch it to a different amp, you'll have all the other things stay the same, but the amp will change. As you can hear, preset even stays the same. We'll just try again, something different. Switch axe. There is your Metallica tone. So generally you have to have the noise gate quite high. I'm just going to turn the drive up a little bit. Let's turn the noise gate back a bit because the pickups I'm using aren't active, so I don't really need. And also, like most things, having this sound come out of the amp, which I'll show you now, will sound different to having it coming out of an interface because there's a lot of other things that can change. Like, I think the tone coming out of the amp sounds way different to it coming out of the computer, which is great because you can also then mic it up as well. So that's just, you can hear how delay sounds. So let's turn that off just because I'm not using that right now. Let's try a different boost because the Tube Screamer is like, you know, the most famous one. We've got Guitar Muff. Which sounds really cool. See what the booster on its own does. I think this just turns. Let's not use any drive pedals. Let's turn the gain all the way up. Mid slightly past 6 or 7. So bearing in mind what I've just changed, let's try a different head to see if that makes any difference. There you go. There's like a Slipknot-y new metal type sound, which is great. You can see how versatile the amp is. So let's just switch guitars. I'm gonna try and play some kind of sort of metalcore again, but drop C rather than drop B, so not as low. So I've also got my own preset on here, but let's just see how that sounds for you know, like a Killswitch Engage type Bullet for My Valentine vibe. You can turn the effects on and off as well. Which is really clever because it's showing you how much the analog side of the amp is controlling the amp as well. similar to before, let's just change the amp to a Mesa. I mean, bands like Parkway Drive, Killswitch Engage, Bullet for My Valentine would have used things like PV5150s, Mesa triple rectifiers. I'm not sure what, I mean, back in the day those were kind of the amps to use. Now you would use an XFX or a Kemper or something like that. There we go, this is a really good tone. So this is kind of a metalcore, Killswitch Engage, Bullet for My Valentine, that kind of. Really nice. See, I kind of shy away from using the Mesa Boogie stuff. I don't know why. I'm just like obsessed with the 5150 sound, but this is really nice. Such a hard thing to do. I feel like my strings are never thick enough. But there you have, that is Bullet for My Valentine, Killswitch Engage era. Really nice. I really like that Mesa Boogie. Tell you what, I like that preset so much, I'm going to click up here, share as a tone cloud, and I'm going to call it BFMV Slays, and then you guys will know that it's mine. Add tags. This shows also how easy it is. James Slays UK, add, share. Sweet. So now any of you who've got it, go on the tone cloud and you can now use my preset. Now I want to try something a bit more kind of classical sounding. Don't worry, I don't mean like classical music, but rock and roll, rock and roll. Let's see if we can get some kind of like, even if we can get, you know, the, what was the, you know, System of a Down? Crunch. We want to go for like a crunch sound. Let's just hear what they've got at the moment for crunch. Double tap the amp. Let's just quickly turn the reverb off. We want maybe, let's just try, because what System of a Down did once they kind of went away from being nu metal was they went to like Gibson and Marshall, I think. And I noticed that because when I heard the album I was like, this sounds really dry. Yeah, I'd say that sounds like it. If you want it to sound a bit more gainy, just turn the tube screamer up a bit. Or again, change the pedal, use an overdrive. This I think is a bit like the Boss, I think SD1 is it? Or OD1. Turn it all up to full. And then you just turn the pedal off. Then you get your kind of dry, crunchy sound again. Sounds really nice. I'm just going to turn the neck pickup back on. Turn the gate off. Turn that gate back on. Slash barely used any distortion. I was recently learning one of his solos and I realised that. Yeah, more like that. Reverb. Let's just do a little tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet child of mine. Turn the reverb up. There you go. All kind of things, I know they're technically played in drop D, but that reverb off. Again, if you want a bit more gain, turn the drive up. Sounds great, doesn't it? Let's just quickly switch to, let's see if you turn the gain right down, then you do sort of get, let's turn the compression off, you sort of get like a clean tone. Look at that, I didn't have to switch to a clean amp. Let's just see what kind of clean amps they do have though. Let's try this one. Put a bit of reverb on that one. And then on the mod, so now by the way we're going for like an Aerial's System of a Down vibes. And if you notice I'm playing down right by the bridge to get more of like a thin sound, but let's try playing it in the middle. Let's see what the flanger is like if we turn that up a little bit. Turn the noise gate off, I realise that's probably causing an issue. Let's turn that off. Really nice. Let's change that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just got to make sure we change the delay. That sounds really good. Let's just try quickly a high gain one again. I just want to try one of my favourite kind of tones, believe it or not, you may not believe it, is like a rock and roll, kind of like The Darkness, that kind of tone. But I want to try the Friedman style amp, because for me, I've got having owning a Friedman, I know how much they sound like this, so I just want to see. Oh, we've got some Ozzy Osbourne. Let's try the. So there you have it. That was the Positive Grid Spark 40 amp and the app that I was using, I was screen recording with. What did you think? Let me know in the comment section below. That was some metal and not so metal tones, some System of a Down, Killswitch Engage, Ozzy Osbourne, Metallica, Bullet for Valentine, that kind of thing. The list goes on. As you saw in the video, I uploaded my Mesa Boogie style tone to the tone cloud. It's just called BFMV space Slaves. I'll see if I can put a link to it in the description below so you can just click it and download it. But yeah, seeing as it's the 35th anniversary from Metallica's album Master of Puppets, I thought why not show you guys how easy it is to make a tone on the Positive Grid Spark using the phone, using the amp itself, and plugging directly into a computer with USB. The great thing about it as well as being USB out is you could plug it into your phone or iPad as long as you have a little adapter, or laptop or iMac or anything like that, so you can play it on the go. Has headphones as well, but it also does have its own just kind of selections of, as you hear, crunch, clean, that kind of stuff. So you don't have to use make your own presets on the app. You can just use the ones that are built in and just twiddle the knobs. But obviously, once you then connect to an app or an iPad, you can download tones from elsewhere. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you thought of that video. What tones would you make with your Positive Grid Spark 40? Let me know if you download my preset for the Bullet for Valentine, Killswitch Engage type stuff. Let me know in the comment section below also if you download my preset, the metalcore Mesa Boogie style. And yeah, if you've made yourself any, let me know and I can happily play with them and try them out. If you are new to the channel and this is one of the first videos of mine you've ever seen, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed it, because I post new videos every single Sunday, and it's the midweek ones like this one. And yeah, I'll see you guys very soon for some more videos. Thanks again to Positive Grid for sending me over a Spark and sponsoring this video. Thanks again guys, I'll see you guys soon.